How dumplings are made and packed. Hi, welcome to our channel. Today we will show you how dumplings are made and packed. Dumplings are a small, savory pastry normally filled with meat, seafood, vegetables, herbs, and other spices. They are actually a traditional dish in many of the world's cultures, and these are often served on festivals and special occasions. Dumplings are usually boiled, fried, or steamed, and can also be served on their own or with some dipping sauces. Dumplings are also very popular in the world. The Italians have ravioli and tortellini. The Japanese have gyoza. The Polish have pierogi. The South Americans have empanadas. And some Asian countries like Indians have samosas. In fact, there are dozens of delicious dumplings from almost every part of the world. If you have ever wanted to know how dumplings are produced in a factory, then you are in the right place. Here in this video, we will show you the complete manufacturing process of making dumpling. But before we move on, please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you won't miss any of our upcoming videos. The high-speed dumpling machine can do everything but the kitchen sink. The dumpling machine can produce 240 dumplings every minute or 14,400 dumplings every hour. It can automatically adjust the thickness of dumpling wrapper as well as the amount of filling in each dumpling, making every processing run consistently delicious. So in this video, we will explain how dumplings are made in a factory. Extrusion and rolling, close molding formation, and cutting are the main technologies applied for the manufacturing of dumplings and other similar products made from dough with filling. So, let's have a look on the process of making dumpling, the preparation. All the raw ingredients arrive at the processing plant and the food technicians prepare the shrimp. The ingredients are peeled, cleaned, deveined, and sorted for size. At the same time, check for quality and freshness. A 30-person team can prepare around 10,000 shrimp an hour. At another station, the meat mixture is prepared. Generally speaking, the meat will be finely minced and mixed with salt, pepper, and a variety of herbs and spices. This is just the beginning of the process of making dumplings in a factory. The dough. The dough is a very basic recipe of flour and water at a ratio of 2:1. It is mixed in a large steel bowl with a dough hook. When it is in the perfect consistency like soft and elastic, then it is sent to be strengthened. Next, workers knead the dough and roll out lengths into long, thin sausage shapes. At the next station, experienced food technicians tear 8-gram chunks off each roll. These are collected and flattened by workers into a piece of dough slightly larger and thicker than a coin, making the wrappers. This is perhaps the most important process of how dumplings are made. There are lots of different styles and shapes of dumplings. The very first step in the process of how dumplings are manufactured, see the dough discs sprinkled with flour to stop them sticking together. The next stage is to transform each disc into a wrapper. First, in the perfect coordinations, the worker rolls the dough with a small rolling pin, then rotates the dough until it's a wafer-thin wrapper around 15 cm in diameter. Next, a second worker also uses another type of traditional rolling pin to pleat the edges of the wrapper, the filling. At the filling station, worker adds a very precise amount of the mixtures into the wrapper. It is then topped with a shrimp and tightened by hand in a single movement into its final shape, the final product. At last, the raw dumplings are either boxed up and delivered to restaurants the same day, or they are frozen and packed for supermarkets and specialty shops. This is the final step in the process of how dumplings are produced in factories. Dumpling packagings. Dumplings are probably one of the most popular dishes in the world. There is a reason why it is so appealing. It can be enjoyed at any time of day and also comes in different varieties. The popularity of this amazing dish has grown to the point where food manufacturers have identified a market for pre-cooked and frozen dumplings. When it's about design process of frozen dumpling packaging, they prefer to use such materials that can withstand low temperatures and are versatile enough for routine handling and shipping. Frozen dumpling packaging, what to consider. In recent years, there is a significant rise in global interest in frozen foods. Because our lifestyle is becoming increasingly hectic, a frozen option is often the most convenient choice for us. That is why the technology used to package frozen goods has advanced. Here are some important factors that must consider. Food safety. As we all know, ensuring food safety and quality is a top priority for the frozen food industry. Manufacturers always consider the ingress protection rating system, which also considers the degree of protections provided by an enclosure. This includes intrusions from foreign bodies like dirt, bacteria, and liquid. Food safety risks always arise when frozen goods are exposed to heat or light. The vertical form fill seal system is normally used to prevent that, because it provides the necessary seal, flexibility, and dependability to the packages, and it will also ensure that food safety is maintained throughout the supply chain. Material quality. Second, the material used to protect the food products must be of the best quality. Normally, when food packaging rips or tears easily, the contents are jeopardized. The material used in packages must also be light, oxygen, and moisture resistant. If the food gets exposed, the flavor and nutritional value may be compromised. Products are at the peak of freshness when they manufacture in the factory, and using materials that keep food quality until it reaches consumers' homes will go a long way towards increasing consumer and retailer satisfaction. Marketing. Any food product must be packaged in a way that sets it apart from the rest of the competition. This is where package design is so important. It must be eye-catching and remain user-friendly. For example, if a company is selling dim sum, they will use transparent frozen dumpling packaging so customers can easily see the contents. To avoid confusions or misunderstanding that could lead to legal problems, the label of the product must also include readable and complete information. Most common frozen dumpling packaging materials. There are dozens of materials utilized by the packaging industry, each better suited to a specific product. For frozen food products, the packaging needs to have certain preservation and protection qualities in order to be effective. Here is a list of the most common types of materials used. Aluminium or metallized films, flexible bags, plastic trays. With the competitive scene in the food industry, your company must not only present tasty products, but also package them in a way that entices customers to take them off the shelf and buy them. The pouch shop team will ensure the safety and freshness of your products if you entrust us with all of your dumpling packaging needs. We hope you enjoy our today's video. If you did like this video, smash that like button and subscribe to our channel to stay up to date with the latest and interesting videos.